I'm Christine Bullock, and you're about to get wild to tame all your trouble zones with animal-inspired moves. These organic movements are not only going to help to tone up all over, but increase your mobility and your flexibility. All you need is your body, pair of tennis shoes, and a yoga mat. All right, let's get primal. Come on down to the ground. We're going to start with a built-in warm-up. It's just cat-cow, so hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. Drop the belly. Lift up through the hips, lift up through the spine, let the chest open up, and then curl and exhale. Pull your belly in, try and pull your arms to your legs. Take a nice big inhale, open up that chest, exhale. This is a great warm-up every morning or before any kind of workout. Just opening up the mobility of the spine. Good. Now hold it here. I want you to tuck your toes underneath you. Pull in through your spine. Curl through it a bit and then just float your knees an inch, and this is called bear pose. You may want to pull your toes in just an inch, just wherever you feel really strong. I don't want to see your back like this, so really draw it in, and then we're going to work on balance here and stability. So lift maybe your right arm, and then maybe you lift your left leg and lower, and again, or maybe it's just a leg for today, right? And switch, and switch. And what I love about this bear pose is that in plank, it's kind of like, a bird dog, which we're gonna get to next. But because everything's so much closer, you can find a much deeper support and core support. And that's gonna give you a really tiny waist. Last one, drop down to your knees. We're gonna step back to a plank for that bird dog I was talking about now. So you can take this option as a modifier or tuck the toes from your knees. Lift up, and you want to walk your feet a little wider for support. Turn your arms in slight. We're going to do a push up. So push up, and then again, that stability, or maybe lifting opposite arm and leg. And again, I think that people think without weights, you can't, or it's harder to work your upper body and your back. But you see here, we're getting a lot of upper body and back support. Down and up, and press. Down and up, and press. You got 3 more. Core is in. You can always drop down to the knees here, right? 1 more, each side. And press, other side, and press. Come on down. All right, we're gonna get our cardio up with a frog leap. I always love bringing back my inner child, so come on up. Remember doing actually leapfrog, so that's what this is. So come on down, mobility in the hips, it's like a nice little stretch here. And then jump up, back down. Like you're jumping over your friend when you were a kid, right? Turn it around. We're gonna go 3 times across the mat. And 2, and 3. Remember when I was like a tiny kid, and then there'd be like that 6-foot kid I had to jump over. It was really scary, you remember that? You're like, okay, I gotta work for it. That's what I want you to do right now. Work for it, that 6-foot kid is there. You can play this with your friends, with your partner. Last one here, good. So we got our heart rate up. Now we're gonna move laterally. One of the hardest ones for people. This is the ape attack, and I will do it for you. Woo, woo, woo. Gotta be silly in your workouts. So this one's already gonna look a little silly. I already looked sillier for you. So you take your hands to the side, jump over, hands to the side, jump over. And you can do it in a really big area and keep going, or just do the width of your mat. What's nice, if this is hard, you can also try and go down and take your hips up a little higher, but this gives a great stretch in the hips, and man, you will feel it wrapping around the pelvis. Let's just add 1 more in. Why not? I like this one a lot. Add the sound. And then other way. Gotta laugh about stuff. All right, so crab attack. Let's hit up the back of the body again. Hands behind you, fingers either face you or face out. Feet hip distance. Lift those hips. Little tricep press. And as you press up, opposite arm and leg again. So let's do right hand, and then maybe you lift left leg. So the thing is, I love exercising, but a lot of our old school 80s exercises are lacking mobility, flexibility, and they really only hit like a few muscles at a time, where these old school primal movements are what's new school in fitness right now, where you use the whole body. And it's maybe a little bit different, but you're gonna add on every day and you're gonna feel better because we're bringing back the mobility and we're bringing back that missed flexibility. One more each side. Great. And come on down. All right, my favorite, the tiger pounce. All right, so come on back to the bear pose. Knees under hips and hands under shoulders, and lift the knees. Now all you do is shift forward, butt floats like an inch off of your heels and your knees are still up, and then shift forward again. You start getting great shoulder work, you're already getting the core. Notice where my rib cage is, my belly. I hope it's pulled, and I just started to pay attention to it. Now I'm gonna add a knee pull. A little more core work, pull. And again, just like I was saying with the plank before, this is great because you have that short stance. So I want you to really lift up through that belly. Now I'm gonna add on, watch me once, stay here. Kick, and then you switch, kick. Okay, try it if you want or build up to it. We got a lifetime, you can always replay this workout. Let's go. Kick, so you pull the knee in, and the other glute works to kick. You have 5, each side. And 4, it's a little play. This whole body, right? 3, and look, it could be like, right? It might look like that at first, that's fine. Play with it. Last one. Workouts are just for you, you know, so don't worry about what you look like. All right, spider jump, let's add this in. Hands, step back for your legs, step forward, hip stretch, switch sides, hip stretch. Now we're gonna jump for 10. Here we go, foot to foot, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and maybe your feet are here, that's fine. 6, 7, 8, you're almost done. 9, 10, step forward, lift up. Last exercise. It's not really an animal, it's like half animal, half man. It's the Spider-Man. So let's finish off. One arm up, leg down, pull the other together, and we'll finish here with 30 reps. Go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, this is double, halfway through. 12, 13, 14, last one, and 15. Multiply that times 2, now it's 30. That was your primal workout. I hope you got wild with it. I hope you love it. Keep up all of the great work, and you're gonna improve a little bit each day and have that banging bod you always wanted.